All right, everyone, and hello, and welcome to number 221, our 20th anniversary Monster Hunter Countdown. Up today, Purple Gypceros. Really got a huge glow up in Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. That's where we're going to fight him. He probably showed up first in Monster Hunter G or Monster Hunter Freedom. I don't think he was in Monster Hunter 1. I don't think they really had the subspecies then, but he's been around for a really long time. Kind of robbed in this position because, as you'll see, he's actually like kind of a great subspecies. Apologies, I did not make the Palico armor, but I did make the Gunner helm to go with the Blade Master set because it looks so good. Really, really good looking set. Love the set. Love the gun lance. Stats itself on the gun lance aren't amazing. Kind of middle of the road, raw. Kind of needs sharpness +1 for decent sharpness. But it is best in class poison, and 3 slots kind of help a little bit. As for the armor set itself, you can get a little bit of help getting handicraft on it. Otherwise, there's like windproof, negate stun, and stamina recovery up. It's actually not full negate stun. You gotta deco that in a little bit. Hit zones, great impact hit zone on the head. Otherwise, fire's good all over. Cutting, you mostly want to target the tail. Statuses, surprised he actually takes 200 poison. Other than that, sleep, para, and KO are all really good on him. He's kind of like a tier 1-ish monster, so you don't have to expect too much from him. Interesting thing about Purple Gypceros in 4U, and I don't think the normal Gypceros does this, is he can actually store his charge in his little, I don't know what you call that. It's like a light crystal or a nova crystal. His head crystal. His head. It's like normally he would do it right away, but instead he keeps it stored up for some other point. Now we do have negate stun, so we are not going to get stunned, but you can get a good sense for when the timing happens with your cats. You can actually evade that. Some games it's very difficult to avoid flashes like Sisiyaku. But with his, it's actually, it's not that bad. As for this actual weapon matchup, I mean, Gun Lance gets a little bit of a bonus. All the Gun Lance shells do get a little bit of inherent fire on them. So that doesn't hurt. But otherwise, you'd kind of want some element or go heavy into artillery in order to actually break his head crystal. Other neat thing about him in 4U is he'll actually like shoot poison on the ceiling and it'll drip down. Some very interesting combo potentials there. And especially in G rank, when you're fighting him, it can be kind of oppressive with how often he's shooting out that strong poison. So in this case, I am bringing 2 healing cats because, like I said, it's not the greatest of armor set and weapon. And even though I know it's just a Gypceros, poison doesn't care. Poison, you can have a million defense. It'll continue to eat down your health over time. So you can see there, with enough hits to the head, you will break it. And he'll still do some of his normal I'm going to flash you moves. I think it's a little bit more effective on normal Gypceros. Wow, look at that. That poison just like cascaded down the hill. Normally when you're poisoned, and you can see here, like he can lock you in it, your healing cats will highly prioritize using the antidote horn. Other things common to the Gypceros is they will play dead. I tell you, this guy was in, not purple, but normal Gypceros was in Monster Hunter 1. And his design is just so cool and so creative. He steals your items, he plays dead, he flashes you, he poisons you. I mean, they just threw a ton of mechanics on him. It's always interesting to play around monsters that have so many different types of mechanics. He does run around up on the walls sometimes. I don't know if I captured that one. I'll make sure that for normal Gypceros, we get a little bit more of him Spider-Maning around on things. So it's your choice when he's down if you want to try and get a carve out, if what you're looking for is a carve, or if you want to go for and try and get more damage off, be it the head or the tail. Either are reasonable, but his wake-up attack will do a ton of damage. We are using an HD texture pack now, by the way. It does, at least with my current build and the current version of the textures, cause a tiny amount of corruption in terms of shadows on the body. I'll probably figure that out at some point. It's not super noticeable all the time, so it doesn't really bother me. But if you're emulating, you may as well. Normally not a fan of HD texture packs, but I think this one's pretty good. Rubbery purple hide. Fine elastic hide from the Gypceros' purple belly. Okay. Purple Gypceros fell wing. Quality purple Gypceros wing. Highly resistant to poison, making it good for forging. All right, well, that's it for Purple Gypceros. Really fun fight, especially fun in G rank and 4U. Highly recommend it. Coming up next is Great Roggy. He's in Rise, but I think I got my footage from Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. I like playing 3 Ultimate. I don't like playing Rise. So, look forward to seeing him tomorrow. Otherwise, I love you. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.